You've been training, showing up, putting in effort, so why aren't your numbers moving? If your strength isn't going up, there's typically a reason. A lot of people think getting stronger means doing more exercises, more volumes, more days, but strength doesn't really work like that. Strength comes from doing a few things correctly, consistently. I'm going to do this in bullet points to help you guys. So, progression and tracking. The biggest mistake when you come in the gym is whenever you walk in the gym, you grab whatever weight feels light, you finish the workout, and you repeat. But strength requires progression, meaning if your lifts aren't improving, your body has no reason to adapt. Let's give you a practical example to follow. Let's say last week you did 185 for 8, and then this week you did 185 for 9. Or you do 185 for 8 again, or you do 190 for 7. That's progress. Now, if your numbers stay the same, don't be surprised if your strength does too. Now, another thing people actually surprised sometimes forget that sometimes you could honestly be doing too much. Too much exercises, too much junk volume, too many random stuffs. You don't necessarily need 9 chest workouts or 7 arm workouts or 20 back workouts. You just need to get stronger movements that matter. More work doesn't automatically mean more progress. You know how they say work smarter, not harder? It applies for all aspects of life. Like even with your job, your training, like it applies for all things. Like more isn't necessarily, they say less is more. That's another thing. Recovery can also be holding you back. You don't get stronger during your workouts. You get stronger after them. Meaning if you're sleeping poorly, you're not eating consistently, you're always exhausted, and you're limited in progress, your body can't adapt if it's constantly recovering. Effort means nothing if you can't recover properly. Another thing, patience is truly a virtue. Like this is the part that nobody likes. Strength takes time. You don't add 100 pounds overnight, but people panic. They switch they switch programs, they change exercises, and they start all over. What they really needed was more time. So here's what you actually do. If you want to get stronger, you focus on tracking your lifts, you progress, you progress gradually, you recover properly, and you repeat long enough. Simple doesn't always mean easy, but simple works. Meaning, if your strength necessarily isn't going up, it doesn't mean that you need to do more. You're not doing things properly. It just means that you need to stick to the basics long enough, consistently enough, in a sense. Like I'll give an own personal like testimonial of myself, right? Perfect example is deadlifting, right? Deadlifting for me is probably my favorite out of the big three, but deadlifting is such a like hit or miss. Like I think for a year I was stuck at a certain weight, just because like every week I was trying to progress when it comes to deadlifting. Actually, let's use something more tangible that some people might care about, your bench. Like I know some guys who want to hit 225 bench, and that's a great goal. But if you're not doing anything to progress towards that goal, like if you're not recovering, you're not eating properly, you're not doing any of the essential basics, you're not exactly going to hit your goal. So I think it's really important that we prioritize the little things. Like it's like how I said, simple doesn't mean easy, but simple always works. Meaning, if that means you have to like go back to ground one and start focusing on like your triceps or your shoulders, it doesn't matter. You need to focus on that. So as time goes on, you get stronger and better at those movements. Essentially, stop trying to do everything so much at once and just start progressing on something, which is one way you can end up achieving your goals better and in a more congruent way, if that makes sense. But anyway, hope this helps.